Have you been wondering what you can do to help your baby learn to walk? In this video, I'm going to show you 8 activities you can do to get your baby closer to taking that first independent step. If this is our first time meeting, I'm Dr. Belousov. I equip parents with knowledge so they can care for their baby with confidence. This video is a part of my baby development series. Some of the other videos will be linked at the end of this one. A baby typically starts to walk between the ages of 10 and 14 months. There is a progression of activities that your baby will need to master leading up to her being able to walk independently. Activities from her initial months of life, including tummy time, rolling over, sitting, and crawling, all play into strengthening the muscles that help support her ability to stand and then walk. This is why the best way to prepare your baby for standing and eventually walking is to provide plenty of time playing on the floor and encourage crawling. Usually by 9 months, a baby will master pulling herself up to stand by holding onto a parent's hands or nearby furniture. You can help your baby improve her strength, balance, and visual tracking by doing an exercise where you hold onto her hands or forearms and gently start to pull her up, giving her the opportunity to engage her core muscles as she gets herself into a standing position. After having her stand for 5 to 10 seconds, slowly lower her back to a sitting position and repeat again multiple times as your baby tolerates. You can also help your baby into a standing position and place her hands on a sofa or another piece of furniture. Allow her to support her own weight as long as she can while you are close by. Once your baby is able to pull up to stand without help, you can transition to an activity of putting your hands above her hips while she is standing. Slowly shift her body weight from one leg to the other in a side-to-side rocking motion, as if you're doing a little dance. Make sure your baby's arms are free for her to use for balancing. To encourage your baby to start cruising around while she is in a standing position and holding onto furniture such as a sofa, place her favorite toy just out of reach to one side. Once she makes a move towards it, you can keep moving the toy to get her to keep cruising along the length of the sofa. If you're finding this information helpful, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new to my community, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified when the newest video is released. To teach your baby to stand independently without support while he is standing and holding onto a piece of furniture, hold out a favorite toy item within reach. As he lifts one arm up to get the toy, transition it closer to the other hand to encourage him to have both arms off the supporting surface. Be patient and don't rush him. It will take time to develop this skill. As her muscles get stronger and she becomes more confident, she will start to independently stand up on her own for brief periods of time. Make sure you have your baby barefoot while he is learning to walk. It gives him the opportunity to feel different surfaces and textures, and these sensory signals provide more awareness to the feet. Set aside several times throughout the day to practice walking with your baby as she is learning. While holding her by the hands, you can walk around the room. As your baby is getting more confident standing on her own, try to remove your support and give her a chance to support her own body weight. Also, give your baby a chance to take steps by having one adult standing out in front of her with arms outstretched, motioning for her to come, or holding a favorite toy, while another adult is supporting her in a standing position by holding onto her waist. Be sure to let her hands be free to help her with balancing. As a pediatrician, I want to take a moment to talk about baby walkers that look like this. The American Academy of Pediatrics strongly recommends against parents using them with their babies. Thousands of kids end up in the emergency room every year due to injuries associated with using these types of baby walkers. The most common are injuries due to rolling down the stairs. Other babies get burns because they can reach higher in a walker to grab pot handles off the stove or spill a hot liquid or food on themselves. They can also readily reach radiators, fireplaces, or space heaters as well. There have also been cases of babies drowning because of falling into the pool due to increased ease of getting around while in a baby walker. Also, the way that the baby's legs are positioned when in a walker is not a natural stance. It can teach the hips and knees to take weight in an abnormal position, which can lead to long-term changes in the baby's walking pattern and can sometimes cause long-term hip problems. Also, baby walkers teach babies to scoot around on their tiptoes, and this strengthens the wrong muscles of the legs. However, push walkers like this one are fine to use. They help build strength, balance, and confidence in a baby as she is learning to walk. Remember, learning to walk is a gradual process for your baby that takes patience and practice. Continue to encourage your baby along and celebrate the little wins as your baby progresses closer to taking those first independent steps. In the comment section below, let me know which of these recommendations you found to be most helpful. I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video.